All right, guys, we're going to be taking a look at one of the other pieces from shootsteel.com that we use pretty regularly here on the channel. These are their pepper poppers. The thing that's cool about these are they're a reactive target that allows you to shoot the target, not only get an audible report from the target, but then they also fall down. If you're either using them for competition purposes or shooting with your buddies, you can have a target that disappears after it's been accurately hit. The big difference between it and one of the some of the other standard targets you see on the market is that fall down feature. If you're shooting something like this static target from Shoot Steel behind me, you may not necessarily have hit it pretty solidly and still get an audible report because you are striking steel. These ones, if you clip them on the low side, they're not going to fall down. You can also adjust their sensitivity with the bolt system that is on the back. Basically, you screw that bolt in, and you'll see that they either get more or less reactive based on the position of the bolt. They also have a rubber buffer on the back end of the target that not only counterweights the target, but keeps it from flipping up in the air, but it also dampens that drop of the target, and it won't set off things like hit counters and stuff like that when the targets drop, which is a pretty neat feature, and I think is pretty well thought out. So, that said, why don't we go ahead and just see how they work. This is going to be fun.
If we can hit them.
Alright guys, I'm going to be using my M11A1 from 6 Hour. You guys have seen this lots of times. Just a standard 9mm handgun, and you guys will see how these things work. But first we're going to go ahead, so you get an idea of the audible report. We're going to use our standard fair Shoot Steel target, their static target line out there. That's a 3/8 inch target. So you guys can get an idea relative to that target what the audible report of these targets is. So as you can see, that one's really, really loud. So we're going to go ahead and engage both these close range pepper poppers here, as well as that guy up top. I'm not so great with a pistol, but we'll see if I can hit that guy. And I completely knocked him over the side. So as you can see, those targets are pretty well suited on the audible side, but they also give you that reactive thing that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and shoot him again. Not enough. Alright, so one of the things you noticed on the last run is that when Wombat hit that one target, he hit it kind of low, and it didn't knock the target over. The reason that is we have it adjusted so that when you hit it with a full house 45 auto round, like Mr. Tactical Bacon runs out of his 1911, that the target isn't going to knock over when you just chip it. You actually do have to hit it solidly. And that's one of the nice things about that adjustable little bit on the back. And the other thing that's really nice about that is you can set them up on uneven ground like we have here. You can see that this ground kind of slopes down a little bit, and that both of those targets are able to both sit there. And that one is over there is kind of slanted down a little bit, and it's still able to sit there and be used just as if it was sitting on perfectly level ground. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot him again and see if we can't knock him over on the first try.
Ooh.
I sent him over the edge again. But anyway, guys, those are the pepper poppers from shootsteel.com. Great targets. The other thing I wanted to mention is they're not designed to be shot with rifles. However, we have shot them with rifles out to about 100 yards before, and they do just fine. The only problem with that is then you have to walk out and set them back up if you set them out there 100 yards away. So unless you've got like a little slave child to run out there and set your targets back up, I personally wouldn't suggest it because I don't like to go that far. But check out shootsteel.com. If you check the description, you're going to find a link in the description, or not only links in the description, but you're also going to find a coupon code from shootsteel.com so that you guys can get a little bit of money off of these targets if you decide that there's something that you want. Also in the description, there are also links and coupon codes for our various sponsors that help us make these videos. And I really appreciate you guys subscribing as well as spreading the videos around, because that's what helps us make the videos that we do. You guys are immensely important, and you guys sharing and liking the videos and passing them around to your friends really help us more than you guys know. So thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.